Listen, cheating does not always start in the bedroom. Sometimes these signs are very subtle but really deadly. In this video, I'm going to be giving you those top signs that shows that your partner is already cheating on you. And these signs are signs that you must not ignore in a relationship, because if you ignore them, it only makes things worse. Hi people, welcome back to the channel. I am IJ and this is Love Lounge. One of the cheating signs you notice in a relationship is emotional distance. You see, a partner that is usually very affectionate, very loving, very caring, very cherishing suddenly becomes distant, suddenly becomes closed off. Suddenly they don't want you in their business anymore. Now this is a core sign. I'm going to tell you that this is where it all begins. If your partner is that person that also always gives you updates about his day, makes you understand how his work goes, or gives you hints on things that he was doing during the day or when you guys are not around, and then all of a sudden he doesn't even feel like talking to you anymore, or you people don't have that, closed up relationship talks. This kind of talk or jokes or even bands that you people have, it is no longer there. It now forms busy, or she now forms tired all the time. Yes, that emotional distance, you begin to notice it in your relationship. I'm not saying cheating is the only reason why your partner would be emotionally distant. I need you to understand that there are other factors that might cause it. And these other factors are things that you should be aware of, okay? Maybe work, maybe finances, maybe health issues, maybe family issues. These are the things that you on a normal day would be very, very aware of. But in a situation whereby you know that there is nothing wrong any other place, there is nothing wrong with any other aspect of your life, and you notice that there is this gap between the both of you emotionally, just know cheating is already at your doorstep. Secondly, they become overprotective of their phone. You see, when you want to know everything about the life of a man, pick up his phone and go through it. I don't advise anybody to sniff through the phones of their partner if you are not ready to chest whatever you see. Okay. But then again, if you feel the need to want to check the phones of your partner or the gadgets of your partner to know if they are hiding something, that means there is something wrong with the foundation of that relationship. That means you don't trust them. It is a different scenario if you stumble on something on their phone. It is very different from when you intentionally go into their phone with the intention of finding something. If they become overprotective of their phone, they don't want you to go through their phone, or when they receive calls, they are not free with the way they relate to the person that they are talking with. They use short answers like yeah, no, mm-mm. Those kind of sounds. They are not free to converse where you are, or they even walk away totally to go and receive the call, or they begin to use multiple passwords, different passwords for different apps on the phone. Like, why do you need to hide so much from your partner if you have nothing to hide? Another sign that tells you that your partner might be cheating on you is that he or she now develops a new life routine. You are used to a particular routine with the person. This person should be back home by so time, and by that time they're already back, or where your partner will be at a particular time. But when this cheating creeps in, all of a sudden all this routine changes, okay, and you are not aware of it. You just notice that there are sudden plans that they cannot even explain. Suddenly they go out and they can't even give a concrete explanation as to where they have been, or they can't even explain why they spend so much time outside. You just know that there's something wrong, okay? Suddenly he now spends more time in the gym, or he now develops sudden interest at work. All these kind of flimsy excuses just to stay away from you and stay with the other person, just to create time for the other person. Aside from the fact that yes, he might register for a gym session. True. Work might also even make him stay back late. Yes, true. But then again, you now notice it is now very often. It is now very constant. Or you can't even explain the reason why he's coming back home by 11 every day. You can't explain why on a weekend he's supposed to be spending at home with you. He suddenly wants to go out and also spend the night wherever he's going. Do you see those irregularities with his routine? Once they start creeping in, just know there is something wrong. Another sign that tells you your partner might be cheating on you is all of a sudden it now picks fight over nothing. Like, very little thing now makes him pissed off, flare up, yell at you, shout at you. or go moody or go silent or keep malice with you over little thing, something as little as maybe you guys are having a discussion and then you throw a jab at him, and all of a sudden he now wants to keep malice with you for 3 days, for 2 weeks, for 1 month, all of a sudden. Okay, and then on a normal day you people throw jabs at each other or you people have this band and it is fine, but when this cheating starts or when he is tired of you, he now suddenly picks fight with every little thing you do. He always see reasons to want to quarrel with you, always look for an excuse to have one disagreement with you so that he can storm off in anger to go and meet the other person. This is an avenue for them to just look for one thing to throw at you and then cause problem, cause chaos, and then they can easily go and do whatever they want to do. Okay, so if you notice that your partner suddenly doesn't take your jokes anymore or suddenly just gets irritated at some things that you usually used to do that they find funny, all of a sudden it's no longer funny to them, or they just want to fight you, they just want to fight you. You drop your wig here, you start shouting, why did you drop your wig here? Why is your wig here? Why did you put this food taste stale? Why is there no sauce? Why is there no Maggi? Do you see? And you didn't even change the way you used to cook the food. You see, that is just a way to still fight. Or maybe you pick a call in his presence and then you tell him, oh, he's one of your friends. Why is your friend calling you by the so time of the day? I don't want you to be hanging out with so friend because of this, because of that. And he knows you cannot just not hang out with that friend. He knows it's going to cause a problem or she knows it's going to be an issue, and then they just want it to be that way so that there will be a disagreement between you both, then he or she can storm off to the person that they want to be with. Okay, this is one tactics that they use. Okay, don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. This last sign is just very natural. You see, in a situation whereby your gut feeling tells you that there's something off. Most times, our feelings or our instincts are never wrong, especially with your partner, especially with someone that you spend a lot of time with. If all of a sudden you no longer feel at ease with the status or with the position or the situation surrounding your relationship, you now feel like you can't trust your partner totally, all of a sudden. Definitely not all of a sudden, because something must have led to something that would give you that conclusion in your mind that there is something wrong in this relationship. So once your gut feelings start having doubts about your position or about the situation of the relationship, then just know there is something wrong. Because if there is nothing wrong, your guts will be having doubts. You won't be in conflict with your instincts. Okay, you won't be having difficulty in accepting the love from that relationship. You you won't be having difficulty in just settling with that relationship and enjoying the relationship. But once this feeling starts creeping in, see, there are situations whereby your partner will be cheating on you and they won't be showing all the signs that I mentioned. I hope you know that. Okay, some people are so good with living a dual life, a double life. Like, this part is well fed, this side is also well fed, and you won't smell nothing. Okay, and that is where your instincts start telling you things. That is where your God start telling you things. Okay, so you need to be aware of your surrounding, of your environment, of your situationship or relationship. You need to be at alert. Your gut will never lie to you, your instincts will never lie to you. So the fact that you are having that feeling says a lot about that relationship. So what are you supposed to do if you're feeling this way about your relationship? The very first thing I will advise you do is to have a talk with that person. All right, it's to sit them down and ask them. It's to have a heart to heart talk with that person. Now this heart to heart discussion will enable you to know what your next line of action would be. Sometimes when you have this like heart to heart discussion, you discover that this relationship can no longer work. And sometimes after that heart to heart discussion, you might also notice that we could actually work something out. If you don't see cheating as a deal breaker, you could do that. Okay, you could just sit them down and have a heart to heart conversation with them. this heart to heart conversation is going to give you a headway as to what to do with that relationship. I'm not a supporter of you storming out of a relationship without having that talk. Okay, you need to have that talk for you to know where you stand. All right. So if you have watched this video up until now, I really appreciate it. So go ahead and click the subscribe button, like this video because I share so many relationship tips, dating tips, marriage, marital advice on this channel for single women, single men, and married women right here on this channel. Okay, if you enjoyed this video, please go ahead, click the subscribe button like I said earlier. Also click that bell icon by the side so that you get notification once I post. Okay, thank you very much for watching up until now. I love you and I'll see you. First off, please, before I close this off, I need you to comment other signs that tells you that a man is cheating. If you have ever been in a cheating relationship or your partner has ever cheated on you, how did you notice? How did you find out? People will want to learn in the comment section. Please do well to share your thoughts and your experiences in the comment section. I'll be right there to communicate with you too. Thank you very much once again. I love you and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.